Viewers, as they say, the more things change, the more they remain the same. And one idiom that stands true for a group of people whose sworn allegiance is to their vote bank. Above people, above national security, and above even justice. A series of utterances since the 22nd of April, the Pahalgam attacks, and evidence to this tendency. And the latest addition is the death of a 23-year-old man in Kulgam. So let's tell you who this is and why there is a political controversy over the same. Let's tell you who this is and what has happened. Imtiaz Meghre, a 23-year-old who led a joint team of army as well as the police to an alleged terror hideout. The police sources say that Meghre went to a hideout spot during a cordon and search operation and was under close supervision of a drone camera as well. Now, according to the police sources, he then jumped in. He jumped to a river and this was his escape route. He was trying to escape. That's what happened. And sources also say that the victim had the man had in fact helped in busting a terrorist hideout as well. So here's what happened. The incident was during the search operation and he had taken the forces to the second spot as well. So the man was helping the forces in finding these terror spots. And after which he fell trying to escape and then lost his life. But let's talk about the politics that's playing out. The body was sent for medico-legal formalities, but the leaders from NC and PDP have already drawn their conclusions. And as always, their templated response is in sync with "we will doubt the forces" ideology. The PDP president Mehbooba Mufti sees serious foul play in the instance, alleging that Imtiaz was picked up 2 days ago. And this case was part of a larger series of arbitrary arrests, she says. In fact, also questioning the home demolitions as well as claiming that there is a targeting of innocent civilians. The National Conference as well has come forward and seconded what she has said, saying that he was picked up by the security forces days ago and was returned to his family lifeless. Seeing a pattern of abuse, saying that there have been several arbitrary detentions that have taken place in the valley.
ये बड़ी बदकिस्मती की बात है क्योंकि छोटा लड़का जो बेचारा मजदूरी करता था, एक गरीब घर से ताल्लुक़ रखता था, अभी 15 दिन पहले ही ये वापस आया है बाहर से मजदूरी करके। कुछ दिन पहले, 2 दिन पहले इसको उठा के ले गए जो भी पार्टी थी, और फिर घर वाले भी गए, किसी कैंप में था ये भी बाग, वहाँ पे उससे बात की है और उन्होंने कहा हम इसको छोड़ देंगे। लेकिन आज सुबह जब लोग उठे तो उनको इन्फॉर्म किया गया कि कोई डेड बॉडी जो है वो किसी नाले में है। दहशत का माहौल जो है वो पैदा किया जा रहा है। और मैं आपके माध्यम से एलजी साहब को गुजारिश करना चाहूँगी कि ये जो इम्तियाज़ अहमद हैं जिसको घर से लिया गया और बाद में उसकी लाश जो है उसको बरामद किया गया है, इसको जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी जो है वो होनी चाहिए।
And well, this is not the first time that representatives from these parties have shed tears for those who are violating the law, and they've been dubbed Lashkar-e-Pak by the BJP. They've doubted the version given by the state. They've doubted the version that is given by several of the victims of Pahalgam, whether it is the deportation of Pakistanis living illegally in India or even the demolition of houses of active terrorists. These opposition leaders have raised questions on the same. The BJP is now citing the track record of these baiters, saying this is dirty politics that we are seeing play out yet again.
उसकी वीडियो फुटेज सामने है और सभी को पता भी है, और उसमें करंट होने के कारण से वो उसमें बह गया। लेकिन अब जो कश्मीर के नेता हैं या महबूबा मुफ्ती है, बार बार से ये इल्ज़ाम लगा रही है कि इसकी जांच की जाए। वो भागना चाहता था पुलिस से, पुलिस ने तो पूछना तो है ही, लेकिन इसके बाद भी इस प्रकार का जो है इसको राजनीतिक वो हथियार बना करके इसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जो कि गलत है।
Sohail is live with us, and Sohail, unfortunately, we're seeing politics play out almost at every step after Pahalgam attacks. Take us through who this overground worker is, the man in question, and the entire controversy around it.
Well, first of all, the sequence of events is that there was a terror attack on 22nd of April in Baisaran Valley of Pahalgam. 26 people lost their lives there in that terror attack. And after that terror attack, there were massive coordinated search operations initiated across South Kashmir. 23rd, we witnessed one such coordinated operation, in fact, taking place in Tangimarg area of Aharbal, which is in South Kashmir's Kulgam district. There, the security forces had exchange of gunfire with the terrorists hiding in the area. But then they managed to escape and a terror hideout was busted. Later, security forces picked up on Imtiaz Ahmad Magri, was 23-year-old, and during questioning he had basically confessed of having knowledge up to hideouts in the area. One which was already busted by security forces in his village, and second in a nearby forest area. So yesterday in the morning, security forces basically started a coordinated search operation on his input. This is what we are picking up from police sources. And during that search operation, as a matter of protocol and necessity, a drone camera was also pressed into service to keep the area under surveillance. And during that search operation, when this Imtiaz Ahmad Magre proceeded towards the spot where he or the security forces were suspecting there could be hideout, and he was in fact moving that spot, then suddenly he jumped into river Vesho, and in fact during that process he died. Security forces, the within the security forces are telling us that he attempted to escape via river route, but because of the high water flow in river Vesho, he ultimately died. After all relevant formalities, the dead body was handed over to the family for last rites. But in the evening, we saw politics on it. In fact, PDP Chief Mehbooba Mufti demanding a probe, alleging that in fact he was picked up and he had in fact died in custody, while as the Health and Education Minister in Umar Abdullah government, Sakina Itu, who is also the MLA from the same area, has also demanded judicial probe. But as a matter of fact, what sources within the police are telling us that this Imtiaz Ahmad Magri was 23-year-old, was OGW, and was in fact assisting terrorists. And then in police questioning, he had also accepted that he had knowledge of two hideouts with two, in fact, presence of two Pakistani terrorists.
Okay, all right. So, thank you for joining us with those details. And while these leaders are talking about these humanitarian grounds, where was this concern when the innocent civilians were being butchered by these terrorists? Well, with that, it's time for us to slip into a very short break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.